Module 176. Actually, in this module, we are going to discuss about the industrialized Western nation in turbulent global economy, where our focus is on population shift and the changing fortune of metropolitan area. So here we need to understand about the place-specific prosperity and such kind of factors which are referring the geographical situation in terms of employment generation, in terms of production, in terms of innovative centers and all these kind of situations. So basically 1970s, the regional distinction was becoming more sharp. It was becoming more clear because specifically in the Western core nation. And the large metropolitan areas, they were clearly different from rural areas. So metropolitan areas are becoming more developed, more having more manufacturing goods and employment opportunities and support mechanism as compared to rural area. So automatically the level of economic activities totally varied across both. And secondly, the localized spatial incidence of distinction that was specifically observed, because at different location, the spatial incidences of distinction was observed, just like some where growth was observed, some other side decline was observed. Definitely from where people are moving and moving towards those areas which are more emerging areas, which are more developing in terms of generating more production, more manufacturing or industrial growth, more employment opportunities. So people are moving towards them. So automatically from where they are moving, the industries, the production, the other kind of scenarios, economic activities, they are going to dampen, they are going to reduce, and where they are moving, these are growing up. So automatic that kind of distinction was becoming more visible, and specifically at district level. So population distribution also basically depend upon that kind of phenomena. The employment scope, how much employment is available where, so people are moving automatically there. Population pattern of core nation determined by spatial preferences of employers. Mean to say the employers are going to determine where they are going to establish their production units, and these production units are generating employment, and these people, the people who are going to be employed there, they are going to be settled there, they are going to be resident of that particular area. So automatically that area is going to grow in terms of population and in terms of productive activities, economic activities. Further, national migration flows, international migration flows, that was the regional contrast in population growth, because over the time international migration was becoming more possible, more easy and convenient, so people can move easily from one area, one country to other country, and that is also creating that kind of situation that population, regional population growth is going to have more differences across different regions. What has happened in 1970s? The dramatic decline in manufacturing jobs, and that was observed specifically in New York, where 11,000 per year loss of factory jobs from 1950 to 69. But that was the pattern over around 2 decades. But what has happened in 1969 to up to 1975, within this short period, 40,000 per year loss of jobs was observed. London, 20% of manufacturing employment was lost. 1,35,000 between 1966 to 74. So that was the time period at the end of the 1960s and middle of the 1970s that has happened, that huge loss of employment, specifically in manufacturing sector. On the other side, services sector is growing up. But service sector was unable to compensate the job loss in the manufacturing sector. So this means overall job loss was more distinct or more clear. Then the transportation that allowed to range cheap labor, because definitely whenever the transportation was developing, the transport network was establishing, and that was going to be expanded and spreaded across the world, that automatically the cheap labor available anywhere in the world can be transported to the production unit. So automatically that transport played vital role in terms of creating that kind of imbalances in these job scenarios. Then the map of the national population distribution automatically reflects the complex mix of perceived economic opportunities and the residential attractiveness. Just like the people who have the potential as a labor force, they always prefer to live there where they have job opportunities. On the other side, the people who are going to retire, they want to stay on those areas where they can live comfortably and they can enjoy their life. So that kind of basic factors were playing vital role in terms of the settlement of the people across the globe. Further, the global division of labor that was already playing vital role because the least developing countries keep production, allowing these economies to produce more output with lower cost. So automatically they are expelling the developed countries out of the manufacturing, and inner cities are losing the manufacturing potential and the labor population, because automatically the labor population and the manufacturing, that is either not possible because the developing countries are capable to capture the market, and secondly those countries, the developing countries, the producers, the investors, they are moving towards these countries. So automatically the scope for employment is going to reduce these inner cities. How we can observe here, basically this map is helping us to understand about the population distribution across the globe. The source is available here, and here these estimates are available regarding, if you observe these estimates, these are related to the 2015, and here you can observe the more population intensity exists in these areas, the more dark areas, dark brown areas, they are showing the more population. And over the time, how it become more visible, this graph may show that India, this area become more populated, the China become more populated, and automatically if you can observe the population distribution across the world, basically these whole picture has evolved over the time due to these production processes and employer decision making regarding where to produce and where move their production units just to exploit the natural resources or the cheap labor available across the globe.